So the newest season of Rick and Morty finally has a trailer and release date, and it was at first received with a lot of excitement, but that excitement died down immediately when they announced it'd only be 5 episodes. And now this is going to be a reasonable video. I'm not about to flip my shit or anything or complain about anything, because I think that a lot of people are missing something here. I think both people defending them and people angry at them are missing something. And that is, this is likely only the first half of a season. I feel like that should be common sense, but to be fair, they haven't really elaborated since the trailer came out. At least I looked it up. I tried to find answers, and there is nothing official other than speculation that these 5 episodes are likely the first half of a season. Now, that being said, it might be that they're doing 5 now and another 5 in 6 months. They might start splitting it up like that. The reason it took, for those of you who don't know, the reason it took season 4 so long is just because they were trying to get a contract made. I mean, there's always been long gaps, but it seems like they finally got their shit together. It seems like we're finally going to get like a somewhat consistent schedule for the show. And if their solution to these just huge gaps is 5 episodes, 6 month break, 5 more episodes, I'm honestly perfectly down with that. I'm perfectly okay with just splitting the seasons up. One, a lot of shows do that now, where they do half the season now, half the season later. That's what South Park used to do before they switched to only 10 episodes per season. And there's just so many shows that split it up. Even the last season of BoJack Horseman, for anyone who knows that show on Netflix, even they're splitting their last season into 2 parts. And I just think it's a good way to like consistently get episodes out. I understand it sucks to wait that long and only get 5 episodes, but you know, there's a lot of shit out there you can watch, and if this consistently becomes the schedule where we can expect 5 new great high quality episodes of Rick and Morty every 6 months, I'm good with that. It's a bummer to get that right after a 2 year wait, because it has been more than 2 years now since the third season premiered. I don't think it's been 2 full years since it ended. Maybe it has. But yeah, like it does stink. I understand why there'd be some criticism against them, but I don't think it's unreasonable if you know the behind the scenes that it's taken them this long. And I also believe that you will not be waiting 2 years. That's like the big misconception here. I do think we're only getting 5 episodes for now, but I don't think that's the entire season 4, and I don't think you're going to be waiting 2 years for 5 more episodes. And if that were the case, where it'd be 5 episodes every 2 years, you know, a lot of people are defending them, and that's okay. I think that'd be something that's warranted of criticism. I think it would be warranted criticism for a show to take 2 years to put 5 episodes out, and that was their consistent schedule. Luckily, that's definitely not what the case is with the show. But you know, like for people defending it, that's a reasonable critique. Like you can criticize something without harassing the people who make it, and with like it doesn't make the people working on it bad people. It doesn't even necessarily make it a horrible thing if like they're really, you know, the quality in those episodes show. But taking a really long time to release stuff is a fair critique, and it doesn't have to be hateful, it doesn't have to be nasty, but it's a fair critique. But in this case, I think this is a schedule that we're probably going to be adapting to, where again, 5 episodes maybe every 6 months. And like I said, I'd be so down with that. I think Rick and Morty is one of those shows that could pull it off, because I do think the animation is really high quality and the writing's pretty good. I think the third season lacked a little bit just because they tried to do too much in 10 episodes. Like, I think the ones that stood out on their own were the better ones, and the ones that tried to connect this big story together with the third season were the ones that suffered the most, just because, you know, they wanted to do too much with 10 episodes. And you can't tell a really good story with a really good climax of just 10 episodes, unless if you're going to focus all 10 of the episodes on that. And they wanted to go half and half, and I don't think that worked. But I think where they're taking it now is really good. I understand, like, character design wise, they're all very simple designs. I do think it's one of the best animated shows on television. It's not just like them animating Rick and Morty speak or doing a run cycle, though. You have to like look at the backgrounds. You have to see how animated everything is. The one episode with the toxic Rick and Morty in season 3, like, holy shit, that opening scene looked like it took for fucking ever. So yeah, I mean, if you really pay attention to the details of the show and like just like the different creature designs, and I understand in that the main characters have pretty simplistic designs. There is a ton of work that clearly goes into the animation on this show. I do think it's higher quality than most animated shows right now. Again, simplistic designs for a lot of the characters, but still a lot of really crazy animations. The fucking Rick and Jerry episode had like this trippy sequence that looked like it took forever to make too. Like it definitely is a show that's well animated. It has, again, like some people disagree because of the way the main characters look. But like pay attention to more than just the character designs. Pay attention to more than that. There's a lot to the show. So yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with 5 episodes if what we're getting is every 6 months, which I'm sure is what we're getting. And maybe it'll only be for season 4. Maybe season 5 will come along and they'll just release 10 episodes. But if their plan right now is 5 episodes every half a year, I'm actually like super satisfied with that. And I think in comparison to what we have been getting with the first 3 seasons, everyone probably should be satisfied with that. I think the main issue with the backlash is just a lot of people are uninformed, and hopefully they can get some sort of response from someone who's not me, because this isn't going to get a lot of views. But hopefully someone can speak up soon. I do think that they've been pretty good with being honest with their audience, but with how many people are freaking out about that trailer, someone should have at least tweeted something out by now. Anyway, that's all. Bye.